Hi, hello everybody, and welcome to our feelings collection experience. So jump on in, grab your oils. This is what the feelings kit looks like. It might be a little backwards for you, but the feelings kit oils are Valor II or Valor, the original Valor, Harmony, Forgiveness, Present Time, Release, and Inner Child. So if you've got these oils, go grab them, find a cozy spot that you can join in with this video, or you can always watch it later and just sit and watch it and soak it in and then participate in it later. But I'm going to take you through the feelings collection experience inspired by the founder of Young Living Essential Oils, Gary Young himself. This is the old school version that comes in the kit. So there's so many different ways to work on emotions with our lovely Young Living Essential Oils. But this is the one inspired by the founder himself, Gary Young. So, are you ready to go through it? Here we go. Start inviting all your friends and getting them on here. And like I said, you can always watch this later and sit and enjoy it and then do it later. Thanks for joining today. So I'm going to start out with a disclaimer. Information provided here is for education purposes only and is in no way intended to replace proper medical advice. It is not for diagnostic or prescriptive use or to be construed as instruction on how to cure or treat any condition, illness, or disease. Every individual is different, thus what may work for one may not work for another. Consult your professional health authorities of your choice. Remember, taking responsibility for your own personal decisions in health. Do your research and choose wisely, but we honor this time to inspire you. Here we go. So a quote from Gary Young himself says, negative experiences, sorry, got a phone call. Negative experiences and ideas are recorded in our brains and locked into our memories throughout our lives. These memories range from mild to extreme and have a profound effect on our health and happiness. In order to become who we are intended to be, we must erase these negatives and reprogram our thoughts to make positive ideas our reality. D. Gary Young. So here we go. Are we ready to do this? Let me make sure that I am, okay. Here we go. So here's the collection. I'll give you another chance to get your oils out, either Valor II or the original Valor. Harmony, Forgiveness, Present Time, Release, and Inner Child. Okay, so grab those oils and let's begin. So we're going to start with either Valor II or Valor. And that is an oil blend of spruce, rosewood, blue tansy, and frankincense. And it supports a state of balance, allowing you to be ready to deal with your emotions. It feeds the seed to our higher intelligence and our intuitive faculties. Balances the energies of the body and fosters courage, confidence, and self-esteem. So we're going to drop actually 3 to 6 drops of this beautiful blue oil into our hands for this experience. So I have my oil in the palm of my hand. Take my hand 3 times clockwise to stimulate the frequency of the oil, and then rub it on the bottoms of your feet clockwise. Take your hands to a scent tent and breathe it in. Allowing it to enter in. Now oils enter into your skin within 20 seconds and into the bloodstream in 20 minutes. You may desire to do this with yourself or with someone else. And I'm just gonna say at any time you can pause this video to take a moment to allow the oils to come into you more and more. So I'm just gonna take a moment to sit and breathe, maybe 3 nice breaths here. Doing belly breathing. And if belly breathing is new to you, I have a video on YouTube all about belly breathing. And as you go through this experience with your feelings collection, feel free to pause the video at any time and take your time through this process, 100%. The next oil we're going to apply is the oil of harmony. Harmony is lavender, sandalwood, ylang ylang, frankincense, orange, angelica, geranium, hyssop, spruce, sage, rosewood, lemon, jasmine, Roman chamomile, bergamot, palmarosa, and rose. It opens and balances the energy systems of the body, or what we call the chakras. I'm going to allow just a couple drops. You can even do just 1 drop of harmony. With that amount of oils in that big blend, less is more. The frequency of the oils help our energies flow. So rub those hands together. I like to take it to my navel and a little bit up the midline of the body. You can take it to all the chakras, all the way to the base, all the way up if you desire. Take your scent tent there. The sage is known to maybe anchor people and allow them to breathe deeper, cleansing and clearing and opening. The ylang ylang balances your male and female energies. All of it helps you to feel non-confrontational, right? And it also promotes an overall sense of well-being. Areas to apply: the root, down low, the navel, the solar plexus, the heart, the neck area, the 3rd eye, and the crown. Or if you want to hit all of it, the navel is a great place to utilize that awakening of the energy centers. So harmony. And remember, at any time you can pause. The 3rd oil that we're going to apply is forgiveness. Forgiveness is a blend of rose, melissa, 2 of the highest frequency oils. Rose, melissa, helichrysum, 3 big, wonderful oils right in the beginning. Angelica, frankincense, sandalwood, lavender, bergamot, geranium, jasmine, lemon, palmarosa, Roman chamomile, rosewood, ylang ylang, and it isn't a sesame seed carrier. So this oil helps to release those hurt feelings and negative emotions, helps to allow one to move past negative barriers and attain higher awareness emotionally, assisting one to forgive and let go. How many people do you know in this world that need help with forgiveness? Forgiveness and love is one of our biggest messages, right? So apply 1 to 3 drops on that navel center here. Let's be patient as our oils drop into our hands. I know there's some in here, so I'm going to find that. We roll the bottle to find where that little spot, we tilt it to the side, waiting for that little spot to allow it to drop in. Allow the pause and the patience of the oil to drop. Where are you coming out? It may be at that, there's tons in here, but it may be at that place. Good example, pop that top, but be careful because I know there's oil in here. So be careful as you want to drip it into Did you see that? Came out pretty quick then. So there we go. Pop that back on there if you absolutely have to. The 2 drops are in my hand. I'm going to rub my hands clockwise and again around my navel. And then I'm going to breathe it in. When you go through a collection like this, you will notice the difference very quickly of the aromas. So 5 steps to forgiveness as you breathe it in. Please forgive yourself for allowing anyone and everyone to affect your health and happiness. Please forgive all those that could affect my health and happiness. Please and thank you. Number 2, please forgive the other people for any harm that he or she may have caused me. I am here for an inner adjustment. Please forgive sorry about the pause, phone calls. Please forgive anyone and everyone that may cause me any harm in the past or in the present or in the future. I allow space and time for a forgiveness adjustment. Please and thank you. Number 3, please give the other person permission to forgive me for anyone that I have wronged in any way and caused any harm to. Please allow them and grant them permission to forgive me. Please and thank you. Number 4, please allow me to see the good in every situation. I see the good in all situations. Please and thank you. Number 5, please allow me to be thankful for the lessons and the experience I receive in this journey of life. Please allow me to be thankful of the lessons and the experience in my journey of life. Please and thank you. Now at this point, we've got 3 oils on us. We have Valor, we have Harmony, and we have Forgiveness. Pause here and take in the smells of the oils. Let the feelings come to the surface. Be in a space of time, no music. Allow yourself to listen to yourself with no distractions. You may stop here or keep going with more oils, but continue to allow emotions to surface. If any emotion has surfaced so far, be here now. Observe and listen. So we're going to take a little pause here. I like to lay in a constructive rest. My knees together, my feet apart. I'm on my sheepskin here, and we're going to pause and rest. Hopefully you're breathing and listening. Anytime you come up from a position, please come up slowly as I am demonstrating. Now you can pause and stay there much longer. This is your journey. This is your feelings collection experience. So take your time. Take your time with it. And then proceed if you're ready. Maybe you don't need more oils. Maybe the valor, the harmony, and the forgiveness is where you are right now. You're 100% capable of making the decision of whether you stop or keep going forward. We're going to proceed. So the next oil is present time. Present time is just 3 oils: neroli, spruce, and ylang ylang. If you live in the past, emotions will not come up. So get out of the past and come into the present moment with present time essential oil. Present time anchors you to be able to undo the past without attracting and building upon it. So we're going to put 1 to 2 drops, allowing it to drop into our hand. Do you notice the oils don't want to drop into my hand today? I think I could have stopped personally at harmony. I feel that. Harmony is my word for 2018. But to get the oil to come out, let's see. I just reordered these oils. They're at the low end. I just placed another order for them. But again, there's oil in here, so I'm going to do it very slowly. Please don't get in a habit of having to pop the top. This has a little blue tinge to it. I've got total present time. Rub your hands together. I like to take this to the fingertips here and to the palm and rub right on that thymus and all that neck area and thymus point here. That throat notch. This is a very feminine oil. Take it in. Remember, if you're in the past, emotions will not come up. And I'll tell you how I'm feeling right now. I feel the emotion right at the throat. I feel it right here. And I have had a message come to me of really praying for 2 people in my world, that praying for them to find forgiveness. I am in forgiveness. I pray they find forgiveness. Utilize this collection experience how it will serve you. And the next oil, one of my all-time favorites, release. Release is ylang ylang, lavender, geranium, sandalwood, blue tansy, and a base of olive oil. It helps the helpful blend to release anger and subconscious feelings. Who doesn't need that? Helps open the subconscious mind to help us let go of undesirable thoughts and programming. So our conscious mind is our thinking mind. Our subconscious mind is our feeling mind. So what we may be thinking consciously may not match our subconscious of what we're actually feeling. And for many of us, it's very challenging to speak subconsciously, to speak our feelings. You know what I'm talking about. Speaking feeling words can even be a challenge. Speaking from that heart versus from the head, right? So our oils are very helpful in this process. So angry people push energy deeper into their bodies Fear can get stored and we do not even realize it. We're going to let go of the fearful feelings. Anger, hate, guilt, resentment, rejection, abandonment, unworthy, need for approval, feeling overwhelmed or burdened. There's so many emotions that go into that frustrated anger feeling subconsciously. So let's utilize this little bottle of love, this little bottle of release to help us through. So we're going to take 3 to 4 drops of this. I know this one will drop out. It's a full brand new bottle. 1, 2, very patient. 3, look at the color, it's so pretty. 4, nice. It's in the palm of my hand. Rub my hands together, and I'm going to put it right over the liver. So the liver is on your right side, right underneath the ribs. You can take it to the front side and the back. I like to take it across the kidneys and all the soft organs after I've rubbed it in the liver. Oh, beautiful scent combination here. You smell the notes of ylang ylang. Definitely you smell the geranium, and the sandalwood is in there. Release. So at this point, I want us all to feel. Take a moment, whether you're sitting in meditation, maybe you need to lay down again, but allow yourself the time and space to feel. Be. Have stillness here. Let yourself move beyond where you were stuck. Bring up the feelings. Allow them to come to the surface and look at it. Do the feelings you're feeling right now serve you? Look at them. Feel them. Allow yourself to bring it to the surface. Look at it, feel it, acknowledge it, name it with a feelings word, and then release it and let it go. Sounds way easier than it is to do. We're going to give it back to the universe. Okay? So some of you are going to be able to do this effectively just from practicing it. Others of you are needing to pause this video right now and just feel it all the way. You may need a good cry. You may need to scream. You may need to send that voice out to the universe. You may need to write a letter to the person that you feel this anger. Maybe it is a person. You may never deliver that letter to them. You may need to just burn it and give it back to the universe. Or you can do a list burn. And I'm going to share that with you in one moment. How do you know if you have effectively let go of your emotion? We're going to talk about that as well. So one of my favorite tools from my book, Rise and Shine, 6 Master Steps to Get Moving, is the list burn. And it's very simple. On a piece of paper like this, you take a line down the middle. On one side, you write the word release, just like the oil release. On the other side of the page, you write, I am. Present time, I am. So on the release side, you write down everything that you're feeling that's coming up. Maybe a situation you had. It may be an emotion that's coming up. It may be something that happened that is over and in the past. You write all those on that side, that left side of the page. On the right side of the page, you write the opposite of that in present time. I am worthy of attention. I am fulfilled in my service. I serve others currently by, what is it? Whatever it is, I am enough. I am statements on this right side to counter what you're releasing. Okay? Take your time in this. Pause this video. Write it out. And when you're finished and complete, read it once more through and wad it up. Don't wad it too tight. It's hard to burn when it's wadded too tight. Then you take it outside. And I have a metal bowl outside. They sell them at stores like Target and Walmart and all those stores, those metal cooking bowls. Those are great to have on hand. And you put that paper in there, take your torch, your matches, whatever it is, and you burn that in that bowl. You let it get down to the ashes, and then you waft it into the air, and the universe takes what you're releasing and takes in what you are. I am. Please do not put it in your fireplace. Do not put it in your grill. Do not put it in your place of party and fun where you manifest friendship around a fire pit. Create your own list burn area and have your own list burn bowl, okay? Because that energy does not need to be cooked into your food or put into your family room or put into your friendships, okay? All right, so side note on the list burn, a great way to work with this process of the feelings kit that I was taught by one of my mentors, Therese, who mentored me in a lot of shaman practices, okay? So I'm grateful. So how do you know if you have effectively let go of an emotion? When you can go back to that emotion later and not feel an uprising of emotion from it. For instance, if you tell a story of the past and it brings up emotion where you're going to cry about it, you know you need to release something from there. But if you can tell an emotion or tell a story, and no emotion comes up and you can talk about it like it's a magazine article or not your issue, then you know that you have emotionally released it. And you never know. You may think you've released it, and then you tell the story 10 years later and something new comes up about it. Take time to release it again. Because there's a little bitty part that was stuck way in there somewhere that surfaced again. It's okay, we're human. It's gonna happen. Allow it. But now you have a tool to help you release it so everything that was in the past can be taken out and given back to the universe, and you can live free and clear emotionally in the present time and into the future. So when you do these processes, you change the blueprint on the emotional DNA template within you. Once you do that, you can forget and let go and move forward. So, last oil, let me find it here. Inner child. It's orange, our happy oil, tangerine, jasmine, ylang ylang, spruce, sandalwood, lemongrass, and neroli. It supports a memory response, helps one to connect with the inner self and identity. Orange and tangerine help promote peace, happiness, joy, and emotional support. Neroli has a hugely high frequency. Spruce is anchoring and grounding, and sandalwood supports the flow of energies in the body. So if you're not overdone already with the oils that we've placed on, then inner child. Allow it to drop in. I'm going to do 2 drops, and it's a very yellow color. I'm going to rub my hands together, and I'm going to place a little on my navel, the back of my neck, and then wherever your intuition allows you to place it or tells you to place it. It is such a fresh, clean scent. Can you see the uplift that came to me when I took that deep breath in? It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness, I am grateful for inner child. Love it. So again, pause this video at any time to experience the oil in that collection, to experience the oil of that time in your experience. Woo! So fresh. Can't get enough. I love, 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 love. Love, 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 inner child. And what a perfect day if you're seeing this live on New Year's Eve day to be in your inner child and go through this experience right here and right now. I'm proud of you. Thanks for joining live. For those of you that are seeing this recording, please take your time through it and enjoy it. So last, when you feel that you are complete in this feelings collection experience, and I mean you've let the emotion come, you've experienced however it may make you feel. Now, it's funny when people go through emotional work, they often think they're going to be crying and thrashing and mad and angry. Not always. Sometimes it can make you so full of joy and bring up only joyful, happy, blissful experiences. You never know what is going to happen to you until you experience it. So whatever it is, love it. Love the experience that you go through. Okay? Now, to anchor it in, so when you've completed and you've gone through, no matter if you stop at harmony or you go all the way through to inner child. So valor, harmony, forgiveness, present time, release, and inner child, if you complete all of them, okay, then you want to anchor this in again with our valor. So at the end of your sessions with the feelings collection, you want to take your valor into your LC notch, or we call the locus coeruleus. And so again, drop a few drops of your valor into the palm of your hand. I'm going to turn around for this. Take your first two fingers, or I like to use my middle finger for this, and rub in 3 circles, 3 or a few more, whatever, clockwise circles. And then lift your hair up and take it to the LC notch, which is that little divot. It's that little divot right above the hairline. You'll feel it. And take it clockwise in there. Re-dip and take it in there 3 times. This is where I like to have a roller ball or use the Valor roll-on and just roller ball that in there. That's where I love to use roller balls, in the LC notch. Clockwise motion with Valor or Valor II on the LC notch, which creates an electrical energy to the LC to activate transcript enzymes in the DNA of the whole body. Who knew? Right? The LC notch is the switchboard of your central nervous system. So I love to put oils right there, right? So clockwise, loving it. I can't wait to go back and see all of your comments on this video because I want to upload it to YouTube and I wanted everyone to have a beautiful experience. I'm not saying hello, but I see you all. And I love that you're on here live. Completing this process with the feelings collection will allow you to reach your highest potential. And it is perfect timing to be doing this on New Year's Eve, December 31st. You can go through this entire feelings collection as this presentation shows, or use them individually. They are very special individually and they stand alone also very well. Use them in a collection or on their own. There's many, many, many books to help you through emotional work. The Feelings Collection CD comes with the Feelings Collection when you order it through Young Living Essential Oils, and it's Gary Young talking you through this. There's Releasing Emotional Patterns with Essential Oils by Caroline Carolyn mine, who I use. It's called the Blue Book in my world, and I use that all the time. I also love Feelings Buried Alive Never Die by Carol Truman. Fabulous book. The Essential Oil Desk Reference is a fabulous book, and there's a whole chapter on emotions. So there are a few. I also love AFT, the Freedom Technique by Benjamin Purkis is beautiful. And I love the software Inner Chi by my friend Paul Bauer. So you're going to hear more about that coming up in the months of January 2018. So if you like learning from me and you like these videos and you like my education, I do have 3 publications out. Rise and Shine, the 6 Master Steps to Get Moving. It was published in 2013, I think, and I am dedicated in 2018 to upgrade this book. So look for that coming up in 2018. I also have 2 new publications out, Mindful Breathing and Mindful Meditation, and you can find those on lifesciencepublishers.com. lifesciencepublishers.com. Please check me out on my website, funlovinoils.com. That's funlovinoils.com. Have a beautiful experience with your feelings collection. Remember, take your time. Listen, observe, pause, and be.